What is going on, everybody? Johnny here from Frizzy's Finds. It has been a couple weeks since I have been to the bins. I'm missing it a little bit. Frizz and I have really been going through our inventory, and we just have too much of a death pile. We've got too much junk, and to bring more in doesn't really make sense. And at least we admit that. But I haven't been to the bins in weeks and weeks and weeks. It's maybe been like 3 or 4 weeks. Last weekend, well, the weekend before, Frizzy and I were in Boston. You may or may not have seen that video. If not, check it out. And then she headed home and I headed over to Munich for Oktoberfest, little celebration with my buddy for my 40th birthday. That's next month. We went to Ireland and then got sick as dogs. So was battling a bug for a good week, starting to feel human again. Frizzy is at an appointment this morning, so we have a couple hours. Let's just hit it and see what we can find, right? Come on.
All right, so fast forward, we have made it. Ooh, it is gloomy out. Let's head inside. First thing I find is this vintage U.S. Border Patrol hat. Be careful of stuff like that. You can get in trouble for posting, but seeing that foam come out of it was a pass anyways. Digging through the bins, trying to see what we can find. It was a little bit slow early. This coat was nice, but it was Old Navy. We don't pick up Old Navy even at the bins. And then they had 3 full bins of VHSs and DVDs, trying to find those sealed grails, but nothing doing.
All right, guys, I am about an hour in, and I've only found 3 things so far, so it has been very, very slow. We'll just keep at it. Stay tuned.
We love when the new bins come out. It gives us a fresh chance, but diving in, trying to see what we can find, digging, really coming up empty. And then I see this tie-dyed shirt in the corner. Could it be? Guys, look at that Grateful Dead shirt. If you watched our Boston video, you saw those strips or, cutouts that we found, but this one fully intact. Fall 1994. Oh, let's head back to the house.
From the bins, spent a little over 2 hours there. I didn't get a receipt, but I spent $12.41, which probably puts me at 6 or 7 pounds. Ours is $1.79 a pound and then taxes. So somewhere in the 6 to 7 pound mark. As Frizzy would say, Goodwill bins haul. Let's see what we got. Now, as you know, Frizz was at an appointment. She had some coffee with her girlfriend, so I was at the bins alone. We are not going to find high-end women's designer clothes. I do from time to time, but that is not my specialty. So you are going to see more Johnny's finds on these. But I'm still pretty excited about it. For 12 bucks, I definitely think we can make some money. So let's get into it. First up are these almost brand new Hey Dudes. Hey Dudes. Now, Hey Dudes are something that I think has come and gone. We used to pick up every single pair, and even at the bins today, I saw a lot of pairs. They were beat, but they were still sitting in there. So these are the Wendy's. Yeah, Wendy corduroy navy. Still thinking in this condition, 22 bucks, something like that. They don't really weigh a lot, so had to pick these up. We got these Hey Dudes. We'll try to keep a little tab up here, or maybe up over here, of how much money we think we have in sales here. I'm just going to do it as gross. I know fees and shipping and my gas in Texas and yada, yada, yada. But let's just see how much we think we can make in sales. And again, we spent $12.41. Next up, I normally pass on these 2, but they were pretty clean. These are the Crocs Reviva comfort shoes. Again, women's size 10. I think we can get 20 bucks for these. Pair of shoes. I got these FootJoy DNA golf shoes. They need some new laces and probably need the spikes changed out too. In better condition, these sell really, really well. These sell for 50, 60 bucks. In this condition, I'm going to say 30, maybe a little less, but probably like 30 bucks. So I'm going to take our total to $70 in sales just in these shoes. Going in the direction of out of my comfort zone, I grabbed a scarf. This like mermaid scarf. It is a Laurel Birch 100% silk scarf. I don't know, 10 bucks. It doesn't weigh anything, so it was worth it. I kind of considered it as like a $10 bill just sitting in the bin. So Laurel Birch mermaid scarf. Next up, have no fear. It's no fear. I grabbed this no fear sweatshirt crew neck. If you can't win, don't play. No fear. Yes, this is on the Tultex tag, extra large. These no fear guys, like, yeah, that no fear from back in the day, these can go pretty well. I'm gonna actually comp this up. I'm gonna say 30 bucks for this. So I'm gonna take our total to 110 with this no fear sweatshirt. You can tell, a completely different haul from what Frizz would pull. I like to think my stuff's more fun, but hers is definitely more valuable. Next up, I grabbed 2 of these, so it's the same exact one, but this is on a Hanes Heavyweight single stitch Myrtle Beach Polo Club. Yes, the Myrtle Beach Polo Club on the single stitch. I have seen comps selling of this for like 20 bucks. Which isn't too bad. You know, t-shirts, you're, spending maybe $1. And so to get 2 of them, I'm going to say 15 each. They're both extra larges. So let's add 30 bucks to the total. Right before I was about to head out, I was on the phone with Frizz. I was telling her I was coming home. These 2 random bins rolled out. They were finishing off a previous rotation that they must have been behind on or something like that. And I found 2 pieces that were probably the best 2 of the day. The one for sure I'll show you last, but I didn't remember this band, but Frizz said she did. Widespread Panic. I had to listen to it on Spotify. I don't remember them at all, but Frizz went through weird phases. But look at that, Widespread Panic. Looking up comps, I'm going to say maybe 25, 30 bucks for this shirt. It is not single stitch. It's not single stitch, but there's no tag on it either. But of the Widespread Panic shirts I saw, this one was probably one of the cooler graphics. So we're going to add that to our total. And then...
No, and then. That's all I want.
And then...
This, guys, this is, if you saw our Boston video, you saw the pieces of the Grateful Dead shirt that we found from the Cosmic Charlie shirt, which would have been a complete grail had it not just been cut out. So the music gods, the Deadheads, the Grateful Dead vibes were with us because, guys, I found a Grateful Dead shirt. Yes, and it's one shirt. It's one shirt. There is no... At first I thought this said Frizz Tour, but it is the fall tour of 1994. 1994. Look at the colors on that. It's got the pumpkins on it, the Garden, the Boston Garden, the Spectrum, the US Air Arena, and Madison Square Garden. How cool is that, guys? We got a Grateful Dead shirt. It is on the Gildan tag, size mediums. Comps are kind of all over the place, but we're going to say $100. We are going to say $100 for this. It doesn't fit me. It doesn't matter. I don't really wear thrifted clothes anyways, but I might if this had fit. But there it is, guys. How cool is that? How did I do? How did I do? I was frizzless. I had just no insight from Frizz to help me out. She is really the brains behind the operation here, but I'm not sure where our total's at now, but for 12 bucks, I think that was a pretty good return. Drop in the comments, let me know which one was your favorite. Be sure to like, comment, follow us, all that. We're on TikTok, IG, and here on YouTube. We appreciate you guys as always, and we'll see you on the next one.